Australia is an amazing country, and it's the ideal destination for any traveler. You can visit the world's oldest living culture at Uluru Kata Tjuta National Park, or enjoy water activities in Cairns and tropical North Queensland. If you're looking for some coastal relaxation, plan a trip to Sydney or Gold Coast beaches. There are so many amazing destinations in Australia that it's hard to choose just one. Sydney. Sydney is the largest city in Australia and its capital. It's also known for being one of the best destinations for travelers, with its stunning natural beauty and endless things to do. Sydney has plenty of attractions that will keep you busy during your stay. If you're interested in history, head over to the Rocks District. It's filled with historic buildings from early colonial times. If culture is more your thing, be sure not to miss out on visiting the Sydney Opera House or Royal Botanic Gardens, the oldest scientific institution in Australia. And if nature is what gets your heart pumping, there are plenty of national parks nearby where you can hike through scenic landscapes or go swimming at beaches along Sydney's coastlines. The Great Ocean Road. The Great Ocean Road is a coastal highway that runs from Torquay to Warrnambool in Victoria, Australia. The road was built by returned soldiers after World War I and opened on December 21, 1919. It's known for its limestone cliffs and beaches, which are popular with surfers, and also home to some of the best surfing competitions. The best way to explore this coastal route is by car, or if you're feeling adventurous, by bicycle. You could spend hours stopping at each lookout point along the way, but here are some highlights. 12 Apostles. This site was named for its 12 limestone stacks that were originally part of an ancient reef system before breaking away from mainland Australia millions of years ago due to erosion caused by wind and water currents over time. They're now submerged offshore but still visible from land when conditions allow it, typically only between April through October. You'll find them just north of Lorne or south toward Apollo Bay along Port Campbell Road, Great Ocean Road, depending on where exactly they've washed ashore since their formation several million years ago. Uluru Kata Tjuta National Park. Uluru Kata Tjuta National Park is the home of the world's largest monolith, Uluru. This sandstone formation is sacred to Aboriginal people who call it Ayers Rock. Climbing Uluru is strictly prohibited and punishable by fine or imprisonment. Kata Tjuta, meaning many heads, is a collection of domes and peaks that surround Uluru. You can visit either site on your own or take an organized tour from Alice Springs or Ayers Rock Resort, Cairns and tropical North Queensland. The Great Barrier Reef is one of the most iconic natural wonders in Australia and the world. Located off Queensland's coast, it's a protected national park with an incredible diversity of marine life and coral formations that can't be found anywhere else on Earth. The Daintree Rainforest is another must-see attraction in this area. It's not just one rainforest but three. The oldest rainforest in Australia is located here, along with a second ancient ecosystem called lowland tropics, basically an upland version of lowland tropical forests, as well as mangrove swamps that sit right where land meets water. This makes for some amazing wildlife viewing opportunities. You'll see birds like cassowaries and fruit bats flying overhead, crocodiles sunning themselves on riverbanks, tree kangaroos hopping around high up above ground level, lizards crawling over tree trunks, spiders spinning webs between branches. It goes on. You may also want to visit some natural landmarks within Cairns itself. Birdworld Australia features thousands upon thousands of exotic birds from around the globe housed behind glass walls so visitors can get close enough without disturbing them too much. Skyrail Rainforest Cableway offers stunning views from above while riding along suspended cable cars through dense jungle terrain. Kuranda Scenic Railway takes passengers up into mountains beyond the town where they'll find Aboriginal art galleries showcasing paintings created by local artists using traditional techniques handed down through generations. Gold Coast, Byron Bay, and the Sunshine Coast hinterland. The Gold Coast is the perfect place for a beach holiday, with its warm climate and gorgeous beaches. If you're looking for something more relaxing and less touristy, the Byron Bay area is a great option. It's known as one of Australia's most beautiful places to visit. There are many wineries in this region as well. If you're looking for good food and wine, then head over to Sunshine Coast hinterland where there are some of the best restaurants in Australia. Adelaide, South Australia's Barossa Valley, and McLaren Vale wine regions. Adelaide is the capital city of South Australia, and it's also home to some of Australia's best wine regions. The Barossa Valley and McLaren Vale wine regions are located just outside Adelaide and offer visitors a unique experience. The Barossa Valley is known for its red wines, while McLaren Vale produces mostly white wines. Both areas have beautiful scenery that makes them ideal places to visit during the winter months when temperatures are milder than in other parts of Australia. Margaret River Region, Western Australia. Margaret River is a wine-producing region in Western Australia, with more than 40 wineries open to the public. It's also home to vineyards, breweries, and distilleries that offer tours and tastings. Australia has many beautiful destinations to choose from. Australia is a beautiful country, and there are many places to visit in Australia. Each place has its own unique features that make it special. Australia has a lot of history, so you will find many museums and historical sites here. The scenery is also breathtakingly beautiful. Conclusion. We hope that this list has helped you decide where to go in Australia. We know how difficult it can be to choose which place is best for your trip, but we're confident that these destinations will give you the most memorable experience possible.